Alyssa Owens, and today I'm going to be teaching you a hack. But there's no visual in this video. People do videos all the time where there's no sound. Well, in this one, there is no visual, which means the camera is facing the table. You will not be able to see what I'm doing. You will just have to focus on the sounds that you hear and the words that I'm going to be describing to you. So today, I have a folder in front of me, and it has cute little designs on it. It's the glossy paperboard finish. So what I'm going to be doing is, on this folder, the holes have ripped. So in my hands, I have a roll of duct tape, and I'm trying to make this quick so that it doesn't take up a bunch of your time. But what I'm doing right now is I'm starting or peeling back the first layer of the roll of duct tape. Rolls of anything come in layers. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a good little strip started coming off of the roll. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and it's hard to focus as I'm actually saying it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the roll of duct tape until it's right up to the edge, and until it's perfectly lined up with everything. Now I want to make sure that I hold this and that I roll this right across the line. And how you do that is by pulling and twisting away from you. You want to make sure that as you're rolling that your tape is right along that little line that you sort of created there. Now, if you notice any of your holes are not quite reinforced, as you're doing this, you can go back and you can fix it by going ahead and putting a second layer of duct tape over the spots that you don't think are enforced. My hair got stuck to it. So anyways, you guys, now that I have my little layer done, my first original little layer of duct tape, what I'm going to do, and kids, ask your parents or guardian to help you when doing this step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to slide carefully, I'm going to hold my duct tape roll, well, not hold it, but kind of leave it stay in place. And then I drop my scissors. Guys, don't do that because there's a risk that you could step on it and cause harm to yourself or others. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, get them on my hands like you normally would, and I'm going to slide it under my duct tape right near the folder. And then I'm going to start my cut with the scissors. Now, after I have that started with the scissors, I just took it and I just tore that off. So it made a perfectly straight cut. Now after you're done doing your duct tape, you want to go ahead and kind of push down on your duct tape little line. And see, you guys, I have a hole that's not enforced. So what I'm going to do, that hole on one side completely did not get enforced. So, I mean, it partially did, but it's not a fully enforced hole. The hole is not completely covered in duct tape. So what I want to do is I want to take my roll and I want to again start peeling back. But this time you don't want a big huge piece like you did previously. Like you don't want to go all the way across the folder like you did previously. You just want a tiny little bit of a square, or a tiny little strip or rectangle or whatever you want to say. Just call it however you will. And you want to open your folder back up, and wherever you see that hole is not enforced, you want to take that strip and you want to, well, I've got quite a few holes that aren't enforced. I've got one that is. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to repeat this step twice because of this. I'm going to just set that down right there over top of that hole that's not enforced. And this is going to go ahead and enforce this hole for me. Now you guys, I will show you the finished product. I'm not going to leave you in the dark about that. I will show you finished product. But, I just wanted to do a little video where there was no visual until the very end so that you could get a picture of what it's like trying to watch YouTube when you don't have your vision. And I'm just cutting off another square. I couldn't do no vision, no talking because you guys wouldn't be able to know what I was doing if I didn't talk and describe. So again, I'm finding the hole, and I'm going by feel on this. I'm finding the hole that I did not enforce before. And you guys, do not, until you're sure that you have the tape exactly where you want it, do not fully press it down. Because if you're doing this on paper and you fully press the tape down and it's too soon, you can wind up ripping up the tape layer of your paper, the top layer of your paper, that glossy layer. You can wind up accidentally ripping that up, which you don't want that. So until you make sure the tape is exactly where you want it, please do not press anything down. Because I do not want to be responsible for you accidentally destroying your folder and your parents having to go to the store and buy you a new folder anyways. Because you messed it up and you obliterated one part of your folder. So it's a cute little folder and it's a dark color, so the duct tape will match up, and it's just the spine of the folder now that's red where the holes are reinforced. Now this will even work, you guys, if you have a folder that has holes in it and you just want to put the folder in your book bag. You don't want the holes. You can still use this for that as well. You can use any kind of tape that you have available to you, whether it be scotch or duct tape or masking tape or box packing tape. I just happen to have duct tape on hand. So, I'm going to grab you guys so I can show you the finished product. This is the finished product. I just have to take my scissor blade and hole punch it through there. Just like punch through each one of the little duct tape areas. But anyways, you guys, that is the finished product. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like,
switch to flash
share,
on button.
comment, and subscribe.
7 minutes 57 seconds.
And
7 minutes
thank
58.
you guys so
Pause
much
recording
for
button.
watching. And
Message
kids,
86.
mind your
Stop
parents.
recording button. Double